Day 2 of hurricane season. National Hurricane Center outlined an area southeastern United States off the coast there that had a low chance of possible development. Right now, we aren't seeing anything coming together. National Hurricane Center said, you know what, that's not going to develop into anything. So nothing over the next 7 days over the entire Atlantic Basin, Caribbean, Gulf Coast for that as well. Let's see what's going on in the bigger picture, though, for us. There is a tropical wave. It emerged a couple of days ago off the African coast. Do have high pressure in control over much of the Atlantic. A couple of systems here and there pointing out. Another tropical wave that could develop something into the Pacific. But we've got some Saharan dust in between, and we did track some Saharan dust that might have, if it would have been as thick and as worse as some of the first forecasts that could show, could have lowered the air quality. Now looks like that Saharan dust plume is going to get a little bit lighter, isn't going to be as thick as some earlier forecasts. So it's pretty quiet right now, and I think we'll take it. So real-time temperatures, we're into the 80s right now, and we do see WDSU first warning weather Doppler radar with a couple of isolated showers that are there. That downpour was over Sun Bush earlier. Let's see, we've got it right now, and we still have that shower that's pretty stationary, not moving very much. So a lot of heavy rain that just fell, Sun to Bush, maybe some last lingering showers as it slowly drifts a little bit farther west. Do see a small shower on the border between Tangipahoa, Washington Parish. That looks to be around Bailey where we've got that shower. Anything else that we find here right now, and maybe just outside on the border from Houma there, going into southwest of Thibodaux, one little shower here as well. That is southwest of Donner. Ursa, you could have some showers coming together if that holds. Real-time temperatures, as I mentioned, we are into the 80s for everybody, 90s still at the state's capital, 89 officially here, 86 at Lakefront. So when we look at that last isolated shower short-term forecast, do confirm that we're just going to end the shower activity after sunset. Everything's gone later on tonight. Real-time temperatures from these 80s, we dropped to only 70s. So we're 80 along the coast, 70s, and it's going to be humid for everyone. Widely scattered showers in the storm possible tomorrow. Let's give it about a 30% chance. That really depicts a pretty hefty storm here. 3 o'clock right in New Orleans. We'll see if that's the fact. 90 degrees for highs, just over, just under in some cases, but factor in humidity. It's going to feel closer to 100 in many cases, but we don't stop there. We continue to get a slow rise, temps, humidity. Widely scattered showers, another storm possible again into Friday. This is nothing new. The same forecast, a slow creep upwards in those temperatures. Look at the 90s arriving on Friday. Dew points up, and so we calculate the heat index. We could be over 100 for many. But we even go up from there. We go to temperatures even further into the 90s on Saturday. A heat index at 77 to 93 could be 107, awfully close to the heat advisory criteria. That's when we hit a heat index of 108. However, we get into the end of the week and a front arrives coming in, or at least nearing by Sunday, and next week as it fades, that could increase rain chances. So that's why we go from 40% to 60% into next week. WDSU first warning weather 7-day, turning hot, more humid throughout the week. A couple shower storms possible, but the storms likelier next week.